Time to trim the window in the mudroom. So let's take a look at it. Jeff Fairjohn, Hat Homestead. So this video is about trimming a window here in my mudroom, and never done this before. We'll see how it comes out. Here I've got my 2x2 window. I'm going to use some tongue and groove, scraps of tongue and groove, and we're going to frame it up, trim some up, put right in here, and then I'm going to rip some tongue and groove to make 1x3s out of it. See how that goes. And then that should frame up this window here. As far as these corners go, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I like to do the 45, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll have to see how that turns out. So hopefully it looks nice. So let's see. Alright, so I have a coat of this stuff on. It's the same stuff I'm using on the walls and the ceiling in the mudroom. So I'm also going to use it. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use leftover pieces of tongue and groove that I have, and I'm going to make that my 1x. And then get this. These guys here were also part of these guys, and I just ripped them down so that they're 1x3s. And yeah, I did those cuts, and we'll see how it comes out. So I've got the 4 there, and then I started the ones for around the door, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. But right now they're just drying. I can probably we'll put a second coat on, and then we'll put them in place. So there's my window. I don't have the outer trim yet. I don't have this guy here on just yet, but what I wanted to show you was I took my tongue and groove, my pine tongue and groove, and I ended up having to trim just an 1/8 of an inch off for a perfect fit. And I liked it. I like this idea just because I can recycle some pieces, because each one's only like about 2 feet. And so I had extra parts, I had extra boards, so I could take my scrap, and it gives me a bevel here, it gives me a bevel look here, and then the 1x that I cut out of another piece of this is going to go right up to the edge here, so that you'll get this bevel look to it. And I kind of like the idea. So this is just a sign, don't worry about that. So, and I just put some brand nails in. I probably didn't need to put as many as I put in, because it's kind of holding itself together, but no glue or anything. So yeah, let me go ahead and start putting that up and show you how I'm going to do that all by myself. If I had someone else here, they could help hold a couple of them together, and then we could square it up. So when just me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out. I always do. Alright. So this is just in its general location. I don't know if this tape is working or not. So far I think the tape's working beautifully. Somehow I still have to square it all up and all that, but this is supposed to line up perfectly with this guy, etc. So yeah, I still have to figure out how to shift them and then do my best to get those corners as perfect as possible. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. Well. The tape actually worked really good. The tape actually worked really good. My corners, that one's off just a pube. That one there actually doesn't look too bad. That one there, you know, the way these corners look, I have never done corners like this before. I've never framed up a window before. So I think it looks awesome. Now I will say this. This one here is lined up perfectly. This one here is just a tidbit off. That one's lined perfect. And this one here I had to drop it down. So I am literally just 1/8 of an inch off. Really? Were you running around? Were you chasing little rabbits? I know you like to do that, huh? Go find rabbits. He's a crazy dog. I think I'm gonna nail this before it falls apart. I am pleased with this. It's not absolutely perfect, but you know what? Nothing in my build is perfect. So, let me nail it. So the lighting's not perfect. Let me get... But I like it. It worked out good. I just put like a couple brad nails in. You know, the brad nails, yeah, you can see the brad nails. But you know, who the frick cares? I like it. I just had that guy there slipped on me. I didn't notice it slipped. Damn. Darn. Something like that. But you know, I'm okay with it. I think it looks good. And this whole thing was made from scraps of tongue and groove. I just made 1x3s out of it and made the pieces for in here. I like it. Okay, now let's go to the door. I've got that one there in place. Now I got to put this one here right there. Basically the reason why I'm doing this is because I have this edge here, and so I want to do something about that. So the idea is to have this here. This is what's going to be showing, and then I'm going to have a 1x3 right here. So the 1x3 will be right here, so that's going to cover this here and smooth that all out. And then you'll have this, so it will look like all one piece basically. I like it. Then I just got to do that one. Put that in place. My only thing is, nothing's, like I said, nothing is plumb or square or anything like that. You know, as you can kind of see that spacing. So when I put that 1x3 in there, that'll take care of that spacing. But over here, it's not as nice. But you'll see that here in a minute. So there, got it. Windows framed. Doors are next. That'll be another video. And thanks for watching. See you. Bye. Have fun.